What's going on, everybody? Rob here, Trev2323. Right now, I'm actually cleaning the, this is Squishy, this is his tank. You see the back of the 350? That's why I never can have a 350 on this tank because, well, I always had, but this is working so much easier because he's not breaking anything. But I'm doing the koi tank right now, and that Marineland 350 is still working. So, I didn't ever have a chance to take it apart, but I'm taking his 350 apart right now, which is right here. And look what I found. Okay, so there's a little bit growth on the impeller, but this is what's terrible. Look at, the whole live plant is stuck inside the impeller. So let's see if I'll get this out right now. Okay, try to do that with one hand right here. Got one of these. Let me get the back off. I just want to show you why this thing wasn't getting any waterfall. There you go, look at that. There's your problem. And it's still live. Look how green it is. It's still live, living off all that bacteria in there. So that's going to go right there in that tank. So it can keep growing healthy. But that's why my Marineland 350 was not working. Let me put it back on and put it back on. Let's see what gets going now. Alright, I just put it back in. I just turned it on. I hear it trying to work. What? It's got to get all wet. They were all dry. And I thought I needed a new impeller for that one, and it wasn't even the impeller. It was I had a plant all, and actually it was still growing inside of here off of the bacteria. So I'm gonna get these out of here. That was the crayfish. I had no more space for them, but I got this, and I got a 55 in the back. So we'll get something together with that. Right now I'm cleaning the koi out. So this is Squishy's tank, and remember it used to be like really green all the time. And I thought it was actually because of the window why it was so green. But all I got is one upflow in here. And that one upflow was just connected to one plate right here. Because all the underground filter plates were all individual with that big expensive set I got. So I connected all those plates together. And I held them together and glued them together. And all it is going off of is one upflow right here. And that one down there. The under the... what's it called? Well, the under the tank one. And that's what's been keeping this really maintained. That hasn't been on since that one's been on down there. That one hasn't been on right now. So I got all three of them running because I like live bacteria in them. So when that one gets all the live bacteria, I'm able to just take that and put on another tank and take like 10 or 20 gallons from this and put it on the other tank. Take some gravel from this and put it on the other tank, and it cycles the tank faster. So either way, I'm going to run that one again, and I'm going to figure out what's going on with that one right there, because that one's getting kind of loud since I'm draining that one. I'm going to go ahead and take that off also right now and see what's going on with that one. Either way, I wanted to show you that 350. I thought it went out, and man, that sucker's been just going constantly on for a long time. And I have two of them, and actually I let somebody have a tank with that other one right there. I wound up with the tank back and that back, and it's still running. So sometimes they get a little bit loud, like you know you need to replace the magnet. But these are in the basement, and I got tinnitus really bad, so it really doesn't bother me. But those under, what are they called? Those down there are really silent and quiet. Those are pretty cool. After further evaluation, everything in life that's free isn't always the best. I took apart the koi 350 also because it was starting to get really loud. And that plant was sucked up in both impellers. The impeller for that Marineland and the impeller for this Marineland. So you should always have these right here. And this is what I'm trying to get all this live plant out with. Now if you had just an underground filter, it wouldn't be bad at all. But since these impellers are constantly twisting and constantly turning, it wraps right up into the impellers. And I'm glad I had time to clean these tanks right now where I actually caught it ahead of time. And that one was just making noise. This one completely stopped. There was zero flow coming out of this one. And I thought the impeller, because sometimes these magnets right here will chip. And if that magnet's chipped, it'll just get loud as hell and it might not work. But it wasn't the magnet that was chipped. It's just that plant, you see it's green. It's green. It's still growing on the impeller. Alright, so either way, watch out what plants you're going to put in here. I'm just finding out now that's like a fern. And this tank over here doesn't have it has an under gravel filter only. And that's fine growing right there in the under gravel filter because nothing's being sucked up in and back out. So I don't know how that under the tank filter is going to do right now. The canister filter, that's what I call the canister filter. But either way, I'm not cleaning that one, just cleaning these Marinelands. Then I'll probably actually buy another Marineland for the other tank. Talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share. What? A $19 LED light for my 120. Look at that.